Hey guys, so welcome back to another vlog, and I hope you're all being epic so far. I haven't been as consistent as I had been sort of earlier in the week with the vlogs because my days as I lead up to the weekend get busier and busier, essentially with check-ins and speaking to clients and getting all of that done, to be honest. And be honest with you, it's like, wow, almost bitten off a little bit more than I could chew in some cases, which is fine for now. And I think the way that I'm structuring things has certainly been better than ever, in terms of splitting up my check-ins over several days, making sure each client gets, you know, feedback without me feeling like I need to rush it or anything like that. The only thing that I would like to get back into is sort of going to bed a little bit earlier and waking a little bit earlier, but to be honest, my body just really wants to sleep. Like, as much as I think that I could get up earlier, my body just really wants to rest. But tonight I'm going to try and get a little bit earlier to bed, and then hopefully I can wake up a little bit earlier as well, the other end of things. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. This week's been really good, but again, fatigue creeping up. I certainly have to be very vigilant with rest, recovery, timing of my meals. Like, everything has to be on point. But to be honest, that kind of stuff comes quite naturally to me. I don't ever really miss a meal or anything like that. My routine is quite static. I don't sort of fall out of routine at any point, if I'm honest. But other than that, the week itself has been good. It's been productive. I've gained weight. I've nailed the majority of my sessions. Besides, yesterday was a bit off, purely because I was in a different atmosphere. The bar that I was going to deadlift with felt like, I don't know, like, I just felt awful. The bar was like just bent, really thick, and if you ever try to deadlift with a thick bar, you'll understand. Just horrible, just never feels good. So I didn't actually end up deadlifting yesterday, which is a bit of a shame, because I certainly want to bring my deadlifts up, but I'll be looking forward to the next chance I get to deadlift, because I'll be like attacking it like no tomorrow. But that day it just wasn't worth doing, and that's probably something that you guys should take from this vlog, is that when something doesn't feel right, just don't do it. I was so stubborn in the past. When something wouldn't feel good, I'd just be like, oh well, I've got to do it. And there's stubbornness and there's just being a fucking idiot. And half the time, if that, like 9 out of 10 times, when I was stubborn, when I was a stubborn idiot as opposed to just being stubborn, I'd get hurt, like, or it would just be a bad session, and it'd just be so frustrating because it's just such a waste of my time to go in and perform a bad session. Because when you're training like this, every single session accumulates fatigue. So one bad session is just pointless. It's just gained you nothing. All it's gained is a bunch of fatigue that you now can't dissipate until you rest up and recover. So you may as well actually just rest up, recover, and just appreciate that the session just wasn't there on that day. That's what I've learned, at least. There's a borderline between being stubborn and being an absolute cretin. So yeah, that's my opinion on the whole matter when it comes to going by feel and sort of making sure that you make adequate adjustments to your training, given the environment, given how you feel on that specific day, and everything else that you need to take into account. I'm off to Platinum today. I've got upper body. Unfortunately, I'm not really liking the gym that much because the music is appalling. So if you don't train with headphones, it's game over. So I'm certainly training with headphones today. The funny thing is, it's a great gym. It's a great equipment. It's just the atmosphere at the moment, because it's a brand new gym, it's just a bit dead. But hopefully over time it should gather pace and more interesting people will join, and then we'll just sort of have a bit more of a community down there. But to be honest, I don't think that I'll be down, I've said this in vlogs previous, I don't think I'll be down this way for that long. In all honesty, I think that I'll be either moving myself or moving with my dad at some point over the coming months, because at the moment, you know, just being in a house where it used to be like well, it still is, but it used to be like a family house, you know, met lots of memories of mum, etc. And it's really the hardest part of it, to be honest. It's just, you know, I'm expecting to see my mum in certain areas of the house, you know what I mean? And because there were places where she'd be, and yeah, it's just a bit of a difficult one, but it will get better with time. I know that time will make things different in terms of how I feel and be able to handle things, so that's all good. Other than that, it is freezing here today. I've done loads of check-ins, so I've pretty much boxed off all my Saturday check-ins this morning, so my eyes actually hurt a little bit because I've been looking at the screen for so long. But yeah, it's been good. Great check-ins, lots of people sort of making good progress. I've still got a fair few I don't actually take on anymore, but I've got a fair few sort of general pop clients that, or general fat loss or general muscle gain, not for bodybuilding specifics. I've still got a few of them, which is nice. It's kind of nice to have that sort of change of tone, and they're doing really well. So a few of them have got back to sort of where they were sort of heading towards before Christmas, and then Christmas and loads of social events gets in the way for general pop, and you know, they're starting to get back into the swing of things. But it just proves how much, like, you know, Christmas and social engagements get in the way of things. It really does. It'll fuck you up, get in the way of things massively. But yeah, I'm pretty much arrived now, so you can have enough of my boring voice. But yeah, I hope you've taken something from this little chat. I will try and film a few clips. My phone is on very low battery, which is annoying, so I never charge it. So I'll try and get what I can, but for the most part I just want headphones in and killing this session, and I'll just, like I said, I'll just get a few bits when I can. But cheers guys, and chat in a bit. Bye bye.